What's up, guys? We are en route to Centennial Park. That's the Parthenon in Nashville. We got the kettlebells strapped in, going to meet the good doctor for a outdoor workout. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. This already is, but hopefully we don't get rained out. All right, so we've got 3 kettlebells between us, a 16, 20, and a 24. So we are going to do an I go, you go sequence of snatches, cleans and presses, and squats for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Let's do it. Well, workout for the most part is done. It is getting pretty darn hot, and Jerry actually just mentioned that he found was it a photo or a video?
Yeah, it was the TimeHop for I think last year.
Okay.
And before I started working out with him, you could just tell build-wise I wasn't as strong. Almost had a pudding type texture. And 1 year later, I have become strong first.
It's a gun show.
Strong first certified, deadlifted 335 pounds the other day. So yeah, what a difference 12 months makes.
Yeah, man. I think it. One of the cliche sayings is that people overestimate what they can do in a week, a day, a month, but they underestimate what they can get accomplished in a year. And it just goes to show, just like anything else, man, it's consistency. And then before the next thing you know, Facebook is time hopping you to something that you may or may not want to look at. so do it for the time hop. That's a great hashtag.
Right.
Do it for the time hop. In 2 years, 3 years, hey, Facebook's gonna be around for a long time. In 50 years, you're gonna thank yourself. So get out there. Get out there. Let's go. On the interwebs. Thanks again, and we will talk real soon. Now, of course, it starts raining right in the middle of my run because it rains every 5 minutes in this town. But what I'm in the middle of is 100 one-arm clean and jerks with a 24. Nothing too crazy. I was gonna do swings and snatches, but since it's so humid and wet out here, obviously the grip is kind of dicey. So just keeping it close with the cleans and jerks is the play. Did my 50, can do 50 more. As long as it holds off, which it looks like it will. Finish up that run, probably another half mile. What's up, guys? Fresh cut today. My ears are a little bit cold, but I did want to share something really quick just to add to the vlog, something I've been reading here. This is Super Better, a nifty book, something that I picked up to kind of put a little bit of a different frame and give me some different ideas around basically my coaching style. And basically the whole premise of the book is implementing little tiny behavioral changes over the course of time in order to make yourself better, or super better, as the case may be. And I just got done with a chapter that is basically about the link between having positive experiences in your life and the health of the vagal nerve, basically what they refer to as vagal tone. And as you can imagine, the more robust your vagal tone is, the more resilient and generally healthier you are. Now, It goes into basically collecting power-ups, which are little ways that you can experience positivity in your day-to-day life, and obviously the consequences that that can have with benefiting your health. Now, as you can imagine, one of the simplest things that you can do to increase your vagal tone is physical exercise. Now, you may be thinking, well, that's pretty much common sense, but one of the interesting things is that out of all the things you can do, both physical and mental, it kind of goes into how basically just trying to change your own mindset logically for a lot of people does not really work, okay? And so by doing physical things, exercises, just general activity, how that can create a better mental environment. So accessing positive thoughts through the body as opposed to trying to attack things on the plane of logic and thought. So just something that's a little bit interesting, and I guess you could probably make the connection between, you know, why physical activity might go towards helping things like depression and stuff like that. Obviously, not a doctor or a psychiatrist, don't play one on the internet, but the more stuff that I get into in this book, the more that I realize it is truly the small, simple things that we intuitively know is good for us that added up over the course of time can really positively impact us in ways that we do not even realize.